The Ballas and the families have been going to war over the district of Temple for a while now. And for those who don't know, Temple is also known as Sunrise or Sunnyside, depending on who you ask. And it is basically 4 different cities in one little district, with downtown Los Santos to the east, Market to the south, Mahalan to the north, and Vinewood to the west. And although there is gang activity in Temple really ain't about that life. Matter of fact, Temple is considered to be a middle income neighborhood. So these are just a bunch of suburban fools trying to be about that life. It is unknown when the set formed, but it was likely to be before 1987. So sometime between then and 1992. But either way, this will be the stronghold of the Temple Drive Families, which is a subset of the notorious Grove Street Families. But before I tell you more, let me run the intro. You see, the family's gang started setting up shop in local apartments and suburban homes across Temple. And everything was going good for the Temple Drive families. That is until the Ballas got word about this. They would start heading over to Temple, causing issues and taking over turf. The Ballas would try to push the Temple Drive families out by using acts of violence. Bang! And let's not forget the drug trade. The drug trade will play an important part within the Temple Drive history. And to make matters worse, the Temple Drive families had to worry about their own. And by their own, I mean Seville Boulevard. Seville would start the set trip on their own, attacking and trying to extort other family sets. But the Temple Drive families won't have none of that. They would stand their ground, taking on Seville, the Ballas, and would even become enemy of the Grove Street families. That is by the time that OG Carl Johnson will return to Los Santos. OG Carl Johnson will return meeting with members of the GSF at a local cemetery, attending the funeral of his mother that would be gunned down by the Ballas. That's when the Temple Drive families would allegedly tip off the Kilo Tray Ballas, dropping their location so they could get rolled on. Bang! This led to Big Smoke's car being blown into pieces, forcing them to flee on stolen bikes. But word on the street that this attack was planned out by the Kilo Tray Ballas and Big Smoke to take out CJ and Sweet. But either way, the GSF OGs got away, and no one was harmed during this attack. Despite the Temple Drive families possibly being cool with the Kilo Tray Ballas, they will lose control of the district of Temple to their main rivals, the Temple Drive Ballas. This will make the Temple Drive families weak and would shrink their gang by a massive number. Later in the year, the family sets will reunite. That is until ambushed by the LSPD. This will cause many members to be locked up and killed. But despite the ambush, they would not back down. They would accompany OG Sweet of the GSF gang while he would be ambushed by the Ballas and the LSPD at the Mahalan intersection, leading to the arrest of OG Sweet and the death of a few Temple Drive families. But once OG Sweet got released, due to Carl's connections, Carl would help the families take over the district of Temple once more, leading to the downfall of the Temple Drive Ballas. However, various sets of the Ballas still exist to this day, and can be seen floating around Temple and other parts of Los Santos. Well, that does it for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that sub button and follow your boy on Instagram. This is LS Central. Checking out.